new book.
The Door.
The Door. Influenced by Lizzie Hadfield. If you're watching, babe. We've never met. I love your videos. C'est cute, cette cover.
C'est vraiment joli.
Hello.
Hello. Ah, ça fait longtemps.
I know, I never do outfits today. This t-shirt, so fun.
Très très beau.
From Baudet. I have one of my favorite jumpers from Tricot. White jeans from Sir. Too long, but honestly I like cuffing them.
Yeah, c'est joli
I
comme
don't
ça.
think I'm gonna bring them to the tailor.
No.
Shoes the run. Jacket, Uden Troy. And bag from Phoebe Frello.
La lumière. C'est beau.
Thank you, world. Thank you, world. Thank you, sun. So grateful for you. The light is a little aggressive, but I should take advantage of it because it's so sunny. And it has been for the past few days. It's truly made such a difference to have sunny Paris back again. I did my French class outside. We walked along the Seine and talked, and it was very, very sweet, and that feels like the stuff out of movies. Happy March, by the way. I genuinely don't know where February went, and I don't want to talk about it. I quite like the buffer that it brings between winter and spring, and sometimes I feel like it's not long enough. Now that it's sunny and beautiful, there comes a sort of pressure to be optimizing it all the time, and sometimes I do quite like the slow transition from winter and spring, and I feel like we haven't quite been allowed that, but I'm not going to talk negatively about it because blessing. I finished my journal last night. I spent the last page. I didn't realize that was going to be the last page, and then I spent it writing affirmations to try and seal it off. I'm going to write the dates of when I started, when I finished, so it's like easier if I ever need to reference back. I don't tend to go back and reread journals, but it's good to just kind of organize them a little bit. And luckily I did buy another Paper Republic notebook. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I bought another journal so I can immediately start again, which is nice, and I have random fluff in it. But yeah, I talked about it more in my journaling video. Love dotted paper. Also, the quality of this paper is super nice, and it opens flat, and I wish that they would work with me. This is not sponsored, but I love them. Since it is a new month, I wrote out my habits that I have been tracking in my smaller notebook. I tend to start well and end well, and in the middle I sort of lose momentum and forget to wake up and, track everything. But the habits that I'm tracking is just meditating, journaling, reading, moving, drinking water, which I'm trying to do like 1.5 to 2 liters a day, eating healthy, and being sober. Which honestly, the most consistent one is like reading and being sober, because I really have not been drinking. I did just go to the gym, so I'm gonna take that off. And this one, December 2025. Where shall I write it? I don't like that writing. Oh well. December 2025. So satisfying. I picked this up last week whilst I was in London at the London Review of Books. Such a nice bookstore. I don't really have like a physical list of the books that I want to read, so sometimes I get overwhelmed whenever I go in bookstores because everything looks good and I'm trying to remember the ones that I've seen people read, or that, sometimes I screenshot and then I can't find it. But I remembered Lizzie Hadfield. I love her YouTube videos, and she has a book club called Buffy's. So I went on that profile, and the book that they were reading for February was this one, The Door by Magda. Really enjoying it. I'm about halfway through, and the story is just so engaging. I think it's because basically it's about this Hungarian writer, and she hires a sort of like housekeeper, someone to come and like do like the housework, walk the dog, all of those little tasks. And the story is more about the housekeeper than it is the narrator. And I think why it's so engaging is because it feels like someone is sitting you down and telling you like a long-winded story, almost like gossip about another person, and all these different mysteries are revealed about them throughout. And because at the beginning we don't know anything about this housekeeper and she seems very aloof and doesn't really say too much. And each chapter we learn something new about her and her history and her family. I'm excited to see like where it goes. Also, superfluous note, but I really like the chapter lengths in this book. They're usually about like 5 to 20 pages. A lot more motivating than whenever you have the books with like 5 chapters and it's 500 pages. I'm like, I hate stopping in the middle of a chapter. I just finished here. It's a chapter called Filming, and I want to read more, but I'm going to go for lunch. Maybe I will bring it with me, put it in my bag. Excuse the slightly dusty mirror. But my uniform, this jacket, is from Udon Choi. I love the cut of it. It's like a little bit cropped, which is good because I'm short. And then these are some of my favorite jeans. I've had them for years. They're from MM6. And just back to my baggie, my lip products. I've been loving Glossier Buff lip liner, and then I got this last week from Burberry when I was at this show. It is their like matte lip thing in rose. What's it called? English Oak. Got that so wrong. And I need to get my nails done this week.
On pourra mettre des petits points photos en fait.
Finished a little fitting rendezvous with Ralph Lauren. Went super well, very quick, and had an amazing lunch. And then I have French class later, so I have to pick up a book that we're gonna start studying. But before that, I'm just gonna take a quick coffee with Arthur at Approach. Apparently, Jisoo was here yesterday. En fait, je suis allée aux 2 librairies et il n'y a plus de livres. Oui? Ouais, de 7 livres.
Mais c'est parce qu'en fait, ils sont en train de changer d'édition.
Mais je suis allée au événement et on peut choisir un livre.
Mais oui!
Oui, c'est parfait. Donc j'ai choisi un livre en français. Mais je pense que c'est pas facile. It's Thursday today. I forgot to say that it's Fashion Week in Paris, so I have a couple of shows this week, which is always fun. But this morning I have the Chloé show, and I have Ben, who's one of my favorite hairstylists, and Daria, who does amazing makeup. Oh my god, where's my voice gone? Coming over this morning to help with my prep. So that's gonna be great because I don't look the most acceptable right now. Just finished the Chloé show. It was so beautiful. All the tiered lace and sheer skirts. Honestly, I thought that they would have been perfect for the Wuthering Heights premiere. So beautiful. I was kind of in a rush when I left hair and makeup, but Ben and Daria did such an amazing job. I feel so lucky to be able to work with very talented people. Love my look. I don't know if I give you a... Wait, big shoulders. The shoulders are so fun. Suck. Eek. And the sun's eye is so gorgeous. I would cycle home, but this afternoon I have a Ralph Lauren presentation, so I want to make sure the hair kind of stays okay, so I'm going to grab the metro. I made this matcha chia pudding the other day. I'm just going to finish that off. Make a little yogurt bowl with apple. This is my look for this afternoon. The weather right now is perfect for it. It's like a lightweight knit. I love this like high mock neck and some kind of masculine suit pants, which are my favorites, so excited. Listening to Renegade. I look a little wild because I put my hair in a ponytail to try and protect it whilst I cycle. I love you, Paris. So beautiful, I could cry. Have some. So where did you get this? It was here. It's so good. Oh, the broth feels so good. The broth is amazing.
It's a bit bigger here, so if you want to play around.
Maybe this one goes in this finger. And maybe it's like that.
That's really cute like that.
And then we style this one with more.
Yeah.
Right? Excuse the face mask, but I just finished the door and it was so good. I'll talk more about it tomorrow whenever I'm not in bed, but amazing. I mentioned last night that I finished The Door by Magda szabo. Such a beautiful, slightly bizarre, heart-wrenching story about this friendship between two women. It's from the point of view of one of the women, Magda, who is a writer, and she employs sort of like a housekeeper, it says a domestic servant called Emerence. Who's a much older lady, and she's very well respected in the community, but she's very mysterious. A woman of few words, and also extremely private. She doesn't let anybody into her apartment. The windows are all boarded up. No one is allowed past the door. And over this 20-year span that the story unfolds, it describes how their friendship, honestly it's more than a friendship, it's a deep platonic familial love between the two women. Like, they annoy each other so much, but they also just are always there for each other, and they're both very private, kind of non-communicative people. So there are points along the way where, you know, so many things go unsaid and it affects their relationship. Anyway, as I got further through this book, I realized it was going to be one of those stories that just would sit with me for a very long time, and that I would definitely come back to again and again, but it's never going to hit like the first time you read it. Sort of like, I think like the Secret History for me is one of those stories. I would definitely recommend this if you haven't already, and it makes me very happy because now I have a writer that I know that I enjoy, and I can read a lot more of her oeuvre. I'm wearing a lot more jewelry than normal because I'm doing a little shoot for the Chanel jewelry pieces that they loaned me for the dinner. Made myself so excited to eat this. I got this tender stem broccoli from the farmer's market the other day, and it's got like purple tips. It's so cute. The Farmer was from Normandy, and I'm sure it's gonna be super tasty. Oh, I didn't blend my nose. I have 2 shows left for Fashion Week, Louis Vuitton and Miu Miu, which are both next Tuesday. So it's good I have a couple of days with no major obligations, but Matter and Shape opened this weekend, which is like a art and design fair that happens during Fashion Week in the Tuileries. So I want to pass by there, put my headphones in, hopefully not talk to anybody because my social battery, I'm not sure if you can all hear my voice, is so low. Major kudos to any extroverts out there, because if I'm not alone or with people that I feel very comfortable and know well, my energy levels just drain massively. So weeks like this are a little bit more difficult than normal, but we're gonna have a recharge of an afternoon, just see some nice art, spend some time alone. It's so sunny today. On est blessed? How do you say
Really?
blessed?
Chanceux.
Ah.
But it's more like
on a la
lucky.
chance?
On est chanceux.
On est chanceux.
It's more like lucky. Blessed, c'est en mode, it has more of a religious kind of.
It's a lot of people.
I will give you this, and now see you in Korea. I don't know who this guy is, but someone hired a van for him for Paris Fashion Week. Diane for Courage. Woo!